This is kind of cool. You guys, I don't know if it'll come out because it's a video and it's almost nighttime. It's like 7:30 and I'm feeling really emotional since I use, like I say, YouTube is nothing but a candid stream. I just want to say that I had two awesome people come again today to pick up their puppies. And I'm so grateful for all of you because that was the reason I started the channel, was my puppy owners. And I think most of you do listen. And I just really can't express enough gratitude for all of you. So I had Will, who was hilarious. And Will, you don't even listen to this, but I think your brother in Wales is listening. And Will was making me laugh so hard because, like we said, he sounded like Lawrence of Arabia trekking through the desert when he called, because he was like shocked at his journey and that there was nothing around for miles and miles. And I think it was twofold. It's like he's used to Southern California, so the farmland seemed like the middle of nowhere, and then his own home country, Wales, is smaller than probably the part that he traversed. But I thought, what the hell is this guy going on some kind of like really backroads journey? And it turns out it was only like 10 hours, but he worked it, didn't he, Willie? It's like me complaining about the litter. But anyway, we had a good time joking about that. And then Sonia, who I worked super hard to rehearse her name, and I thought it was Sophia, which is a long, complicated reason of why I thought it was. She's fantastic too, and Pat. I met those guys through Skype, but I instantly liked them. And even more of a bonus, I actually think, you guys, that 5 people in this litter are showing the puppies. And I could not be more honored and happy and grateful. Most of them are new. Will isn't new. Anna isn't new to showing. She did it as a junior, and she's big into horse showing, which makes the dog show world look kind and sweet. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just delighted. And like I say, I can't say enough about all of them. Sonia's an angel, and little Maddie just took to her instantly. It was like she was just born for her. Whereas Will was deliberating as to whether he might want Mr. Fantastic, which honestly I was going to let him decide at this point. I think Ivan or Mr. Fantastic would have been fine for me to hold on to for a potential show home, and Will is a definite good show home, so I was giving him his choice. Oh, and good news, you guys, which is hilarious also to talk about, but I did have a minor panic about this whole testicle thing because I only had one dog one time, and it had one testicle descended but not another. And that was Shane, if he ever listens to this still, with Jervis in Vegas. And it was a gorgeous dog, and Shane was agreeing to show. But Shane wasn't like gung-ho about it, so it worked out fine that there was just one testicle. Doreen, easy on Mr. Fantastic, but he has been fired up today. He was very wild when Will got here, which is why I think Will thought he had like personality plus, but all of them have that. Willie gonna tell him, aren't you, Willie? Anyway, Willie's looking freaking magnificent. But basically where I'm going with this story, which I already forgot because I'm so tired, but where the heck was I going with this story? Oh, so I worried about the testicles, and then right as Will was leaving, I actually felt 2 testicles on Mr. Fantastic. Everybody's, or not Mr. He's had them since the start. He actually was the one with the first, but they're small. And this group of puppies, I don't know if they're just slower maturing, but they all had slower testicles coming in. The vet couldn't feel, only one here and there, but he said he had 0 concerns. Right, Banjo, you got yours in. But then the last one for me to figure out was Ivan. Hi, Doreen, you're so dark it's hard to see you right now. And anyway, he ended up having them. And I smell a fire right now, you guys, but I think it's somebody burning, hopefully. But it's kind of like worries me that it is an actual fire, because like who would be burning right now? It's still super dry. You told him, didn't you, Willie? Wait a minute, Willie. Willow's head looked like crap, which I was embarrassed when Will and everybody got here, but I think he could still tell what a beautiful dog she was, right, guys? All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. It's super sad that we're down to 3. I'm definitely feeling both emotional and yet wanting to find homes for my last 2. So rating for the absolute perfect homes. Don't be afraid to apply if you are that home for my Doreen and Mr. Fantastic. And again, ideally, I would like a show home at this point. They're only 9 weeks old, so I can definitely hold out at least a few more weeks for those kinds of homes. But if you have the perfect home with no interest in showing, I'm not going to worry about it because I got so many people wanting to learn this time that I'll have my hands full anyway. But where the hell is the fire coming from is my next question. Willie, Where's that fire coming from? All right, guys, we better go in before I get too dark to know what's going on.